What to do, what to do. Welcome to another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man. I had to tap in on this one right here when I got wind of it, which I just pretty much ain't been too long ago did. You know, I saw somebody, they did a little old piece on it, so I said, you know what, let me tap in and, say my little old piece on this. Because what I've been seeing here lately, the murals been getting, defaced and all that, and that started, from seeing it in, with Nipsey Hussle, I believe, and Kendrick Lamar and all that, which up there supposedly was like, the Mexican gang doing that with the Kendrick Lamar thing, because they tagged, their set up on, the mural, and let know who supposedly did that, right? Okay. But now, this one in Oakland that they did actually. I guess, showing love to the Bay Area rappers, and it's a pretty good selection. Dope mural too. Looks like, pretty big characters and stuff. The pictures are look pretty big on the side of a wall, side of a business over there by CP Bannon. By 6'5" and all that, and 6'9", stuff like that, down the street from it, in the Havens Court area. You know what I'm saying? Right across from CP Bannon. And yeah, man. From here, showing this, it looks good. We're gonna get into this video, and let's see what happened. Fair use, by the way. Fair use.
Mural town bound, man. Drew down.
Okay.
Lil Blood.
Okay.
Shady.
Yeah.
Huh. Pops.
You know it.
Jack.
Oh yeah.
D-Lo.
Yeah.
Filthy.
Yeah.
Richie.
Yes, sir.
Stanley.
Yes, sir.
Mac Trey.
Oh yes, sir. Good. All good. What it looks like they did too. Like, of course, they got the OGs on, a couple of the OGs on there. Richie Rich, Too Short, Mac Drake, of course, you know what I'm saying? Who else? Those, the older ones. So, boom. Then you got then, of course, Pac, you know what I'm saying? But then you got the newer ones, like the Shady Nates, Lil Blood, Filthies. Mr. Fab, representing for that, that's people that's been carrying the torch after them on that, so it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? But so let's see what happens. So this is how they defaced it right here. So from all where it's, oh yeah, and Drew Down, he's a legend too, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Why? My thing is, it's a good selection. You know what I'm saying? It's a good selection of people. Now, I mean, of course, now don't get to talking to me. I can, name some people that I feel like should be on the next one, or however they're gonna do this. Dangerous Dame, Keep the Sneak, Adrian Man, or somebody like that. Let me see. It's a good. Don't get Delinquents. You know what I'm saying? I get to name Ascari X most definitely, man. Them real Oakland legends, you know what I'm saying? Which nothing to take from none of them, but I'm just saying ones that's never, didn't really get that shine outside, you know what I'm saying? They did, but they didn't. Like certain cats. So, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I could go deep in with that. With who could have, but what they had up here was, an authentic selection, I feel like. You know what I'm saying? And when they defaced it, they put heavy AC, but they didn't put nothing over the Jacka. You know what I'm saying? May have been because, that's one person that, his music, they must have felt like his music wasn't too bad, and so, leave somebody, I guess. But yeah, so they sit there and cut. They were good with the design of it and everything, like looks good and everything, but they defaced everybody else. Got short showing a little bit, But, left Jacka clear. You know what I'm saying? And Heavy Ace, what is that and who is that, I wonder? Was there any cameras? Is there any cameras around this place? You know what I'm saying? To show at least the people who did this. And and then talking turkey here. Oakland ain't as black as it used to be, especially from what I'm hearing. So who knows, man? I mean, I could guarantee you, I don't believe no black person did this. You know what I'm saying? So you have these other people, whoever the other ass people now around, and they seeing this, and they're like, oh, it's too many niggas. Left one, open, and not to say I don't know, not to say it was a non-black that did it, but I'd bet some money it's a non-black that did this. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like say when the town was more blacker, I don't feel like you would have saw this, because there wouldn't have been none of them in the area, no non-blacks in the area on this whole troll stuff like this. Especially in those areas like where that's at, CP Bannon and all that. Like, I don't know who snuck around over there to do that, and what time of night or whatever they did it, and who allowed it. You know what I'm saying? I guess when you're doing stuff like that, maybe you go real late at night, almost early in the morning almost, where nobody's out, and hit it word by word, especially if you're good at it. But like I say, I could guarantee, I don't feel like it. I don't think no black person did this. You know what I'm saying? And what is it going to take to save these murals of black people who we have on these walls here? For these non-blacks to not be coming along out of their hate or whatever and just get to covering people's face up with this heavy AC. What is that? Who is that? I wonder if somebody, who did that and why and what, but anyway, I remember back in the day out there in the town, you used to just see nothing but people turfs, you know what I'm saying, graffiti type stuff, you had mural like the Plan B, but you didn't see nobody messing with that Plan B mural. I don't know about now, but back then, I didn't see nobody mess with that Plan B mural as long as it was up. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's crazy, how they did this one to some, some people who really hold the torch for this, music stuff in the Bay and in Oakland. I mean, who would have done that? And what is it that you disagree with these other cats? Because they had some like Drew Down and stuff. Like if you just don't want to, if you want to just keep it strictly Too Short, like well, how can you go against Short? How can you go against Drew Down? How can you go against Richie Rich? You know what I'm saying? Like Mac Dre, or even I say Mr. Fab, because Mr. Fab's definitely holding it down right now for the town in the Bay. It's just a lot of all of them. But there's certain ones that's you like it's kind of undeniable. But of course Jack is undeniable. But dang, it's I wonder. That's all I can say. I wonder who did that and what's the purpose behind it. Is it just too many niggas for you? Like they say, a bunch of niggas together, it's like, motherfuckers get to calling police and everything else. One, maybe two, you could get away with it, right? They say, what is that, too many niggas for you? You had to cover it up. Anyway, leave one though, right? You know what I'm saying? But that's my take on it, man. I ain't, trying to make it a race thing, but I guarantee you it wasn't no black person that did that. That's my take on it, man. And it is what it is. People, because what it is too, these people, they come here from other places, other countries and all that, and they're brought into the Bay Area music and stuff. And like, okay, this is who represented, and that's who's representing for what, and this, so they hear it, and all that, and okay, well, this is what I'm, supposed to be listening to, but they don't feel it. I don't feel like in some, probably not with all, but with some of them, and probably a lot of them, just that feeling isn't there, because they probably want some other race of people that they can, whose songs that they can listen to and hype up. But nobody, they're not them, because these are the people who came before all of the other stuff. These are the cats that's been holding it down, and it's undeniable, man. But if only a hater, would have a problem with that, with all these black people on this mural like this, who's representing, holding this, carrying this torch, carrying that Bay Area torch like that Oakland torch like that, man. You know what I'm saying? These people, they live there, but they don't really, the history of it, they don't know nothing about it. Don't even, they're just blind to it. Ain't no teaching them. Ain't no point in teaching them. They're just there. That's it. They're just there now, and this is what's presented to them and in front of them. And some of them don't like it. Let's be honest, man. But I could go on and on about that, man. I just don't think it was a black person that did that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I doubt it if I am. And I'm just saying, we just, as black people, got to start seeing things for what they are and stop trying to act like things ain't what they are. You'll have, let's be honest, you'll have people talking about some black and brown crap, but then it'll be the brown that sat there and then covered all this stuff up. Because there's too many niggas for them. You know what I'm saying? And they listen to the rap for their own, and try to even do it for their own benefit. But the feeling, the vibe, just the history, the love of black people, like we love, feel it, and when we hear the music, we feel it. It's not like that for them. They just bobbing their head because it's cool. In reality, this is the stuff they'll do behind your back. Not all, but some, and I'm just saying that's just what I think. That's what I think's going on. That's what I think's going on, and I don't know how it's going in the town right now as far as black people, but keep your eyes open, for these other people, because they're going to, the culture will be gone if somebody not keep, trying to help keep pushing it and keeping it alive, because this is part of trying to keep it alive, but they're trying to dead it. You know what I'm saying? They want some pale faces, on these murals. Some old, some immigrants' faces on these murals. It's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't feel like they, they don't respect the history like we do as black people. And, and it needs to be checked, and addressed, some kind of way. But hey, we'll get, it's going, let's see what happens. If there's any tape somebody could produce, we'll get to the bottom of this. Who is Heavy AC, and what is it? But that's my take over here at Game Chopping TV. I had to say something to speak upon it, man, because it's happening quite a bit, and it tends to be a pattern with the same culprit behind it from LA to the Bay, I feel like. But I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. But we'll see. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Another one over here at Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.